In the rarefied air of ultra-high net worth living, luxury is not a destination but a continuous pursuit of the impossible. We often speak of the watches that grace a billionaire's wrist or the supercars that growl in their climate-controlled garages. But there is a more intimate, more grounded form of opulence that literally carries the weight of a fortune with every step. For the world's elite, a shoe is never just an accessory. It is a structural masterpiece, a vault of history, and a definitive statement of power that whispers with every stride. We are about to step beyond the velvet rope of the mundane and into a realm where footwear transcends fashion to become high art, where rare diamonds replace leather, and where the price of a single pair can rival the cost of a private island or a fleet of supercars. This is the ultimate chronicle of the most expensive shoes ever conceived by human hands. A journey through the glittering intersection of extreme wealth, obsessive craftsmanship, and the eternal pursuit of the unattainable. 1. The gilded foundation of a modern empire. To understand the pinnacle of luxury footwear, one must look to the desert horizons of Dubai, a city that has become synonymous with the breaking of records and the defying of limits. Within the golden, sail-shaped walls of the Burj Al Arab, a vision was birthed that would redefine the very concept of a dream shoe. The passion diamond. Shoes were not manufactured. They were orchestrated over a period of 9 months by the artisans of Jeddah, Dubai in collaboration with passion jewelers. Imagine a silhouette of pure gold, sculpted with the precision of a Renaissance statue, then encrusted with hundreds of flawless diamonds. But the true heart of this creation lies at the peak of each toe, where 2 massive 15-carat flawless diamonds sit in silent brilliance. To wear these is to step into a narrative of absolute sovereignty, where the artisans spent nearly a year ensuring that the structural integrity of the gold could support the weight of such immense beauty. They represent a level of opulence that does not seek to follow trends but aims to rewrite the laws of physics and value. These shoes are not merely footwear. They are wearable monuments to the concept of more is never enough, designed for a woman who views the world from a height that few will ever reach and fewer still will ever understand. 2. A scarlet symphony of 5,000 rubies. When we speak of the legendary Harry Winston, we speak of a lineage of brilliance that has graced the necks of queens and the fingers of Hollywood icons for generations. However, the house's most whimsical and breathtaking tribute came in the form of a pair of slippers that trade comfort for a blinding, rhythmic radiance. To celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Wizard of Ounce, Ronald Winston spent 2 full years of his life meticulously placing nearly 5,000 rubies and 50 carats of diamonds onto a pair of slippers that make the original film props look like mere trinkets. This is the essence of ultra-high-end living, taking a cultural icon and elevating it through the lens of extreme preciousness. Every glint from these shoes tells a story of patience and surgical precision, a scarlet fever dream that costs millions of dollars. The rubies are matched with such intensity that they appear as a single liquid flame wrapping around the foot. It reminds the observer that even the most nostalgic paths can be paved with gemstones of the highest order, turning a childhood story into a lifelong investment in beauty. 3. The alchemist of the high fashion stride. In the quiet, sun-drenched ateliers where the world's most secretive billionaires commission their wardrobes, one name stands above the rest for his ability to turn hard minerals into fluid grace. Stuart Weitzman. He is a designer who understands that a shoe is a pedestal for the soul. His Rita Hayworth heels are a masterclass in understated legendary status, featuring a pair of earrings once owned by the late screen siren herself. This is where footwear becomes a reliquary, holding pieces of cinematic history within a frame of sienna, satin and chocolate diamonds. But Weitzman's ambition did not end with Hollywood royalty. His Cinderella slippers utilize 565 quiet diamonds set in platinum to create a lace-like effect that seems to float around the foot as if held there by magic alone. These creations are the embodiment of a fairy tale made real for the modern age, where the magic isn't found in a pumpkin carriage or a midnight spell, but in the sheer audacity of wearing a king's ransom on one's toes. The sheer engineering required to make a diamond-encrusted shoe feel light and wearable is a testament to a level of craftsmanship that borders on the divine. 4. Walking upon the breath of the stars. There is a distinct kind of madness that drives a creator to seek out materials that are literally out of this world. The Moon Star shoes by Antonio Vitri are a testament to this cosmic ambition and were unveiled on a yacht in Dubai to a crowd of the world's most affluent collectors. Not content with solid gold heels or the finest Italian silk, Vitri integrated actual fragments of a meteorite discovered in Argentina into the design. To own these is to possess a piece of the universe's origin story, wrapped in a silhouette that pays homage to the architectural height of the Burj Khalifa. The aesthetic is one of architectural defiance, a sharp, golden geometry that feels like it belongs in a future century. In the world of the ultra-wealthy, exclusivity is the only currency that truly matters, and there is no greater exclusivity than wearing stones that traveled across the cold vacuum of space for billions of years before finding their home on a stiletto. These shoes represent the ultimate bridge between the terrestrial and the celestial, proving that for the right price, even the stars can be brought down to earth. 5. The ghostly glow of a billionaire's heritage. Beyond the sparkle of modern diamonds lies a deeper, more resonant form of luxury, found in the heritage and artisanal traditions of the East. The Debbie Wingham heels, valued at over $15 million, are a tapestry of rare pink and blue diamonds, stones so scarce that they appear only once in a generation. These shoes are hand-stitched with 18-karat gold thread and lined with a fabric made of literal gold leaf, creating a texture that is both soft to the touch and incredibly valuable. The design language here is one of intricate, floral decadence, evoking the spirit of a royal garden at midnight. It is the kind of craftsmanship that demands hundreds of hours of silence and absolute focus, where a single misplaced stitch could ruin a fortune. When you look at these heels, you aren't looking at fashion. You are looking at the culmination of human patience and the extraction of the Earth's most hidden splendors. They are designed for the collector who understands that true value lies in the rarity of the material and the soul of the maker. 6. The sovereign step of the new guard. In the heart of the Middle East and the luxury hubs of the West, opulence often takes a turn toward the bold, the structural, and the cultural. The solid gold OVO X Air Jordans represent the ultimate collision of street culture and sovereign wealth. Commissioned by the artist Drake and crafted by the sculptor Matthew Senna, these are not meant for the court or the street, but for the museum pedestal. Weighing over 50 pounds and coated in 24-karat solid gold, they redefine the concept of a trophy item. They signify the transition of the sneaker from a functional tool to a literal bullion. Bar, a statement that the wearer's influence has reached a point where even their casual icons must be cast in the metal of gods. This is the luxury of the new guard, where the boundaries between pop culture and high jewelry are permanently dissolved. It speaks to a generation of wealth that values the subversion of the ordinary, turning a mass-market silhouette into a unique, golden relic of hip-hop royalty. The world of high-end footwear is a testament to the fact that for those with the means, the sky is never the limit. It is merely the starting point of the journey. These masterpieces of leather, gold, and stone remind us that true elegance is found in the details that most will never see, and the stories that only a few will ever tell. If you have enjoyed this journey into the most exclusive closets and the most expensive steps on the planet, ensure you are part of our inner circle here at Pro Lecture. We invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel to continue your exploration of the ultra-high-end lifestyle and the treasures of the billionaire world. Every week, we pull back the curtain on a world of unparalleled refinement just for you. Thanks for watching. In our next film, we will be exploring the most expensive private residences ever sold, from the hidden hills of Bel Air to the sun-drenched shores of the French Riviera. We will see you in the next one.